In your business news, Ghana's economy is expected to grow rapidly this year, according to a projection from the International Monetary Fund. The country is set to leave a $918 million IMF bailout program set up in 2015 to help boost growth, jobs and economic stability. The world body predicts Ghana's growth rate will reach close to 9% in 2019. And as CGTN's Nabil Ahmed Rufai reports from Accra, the government says it's working on measures to ensure continued fiscal discipline.
The IMF and the World Bank say Ghana is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. The government says it's looking to consolidate recent gains. It's setting up a special body to monitor efforts to keep the deficit down.
We passed the Fiscal Responsibility Act, which essentially codified into law a cap on the fiscal deficit not to exceed 5% of GDP to ensure a positive primary balance at all times.
Ghana will no longer be required to follow the IMF bailout conditions, but some economists say the country should stick to those parameters, including maintaining a cap on public sector employment.
We should be disciplined with our expenses, increase our revenue margins. Inflation is now, it is very high, in my opinion. We should be striving as a nation for bringing inflation to between 1 to 5.
The Ghanaian government has also plowed $800 million into stabilizing the country's currency, the cedi.
Our currency is not out of the woods yet, even though our monetary policy rate is coming down. Our inflation rate is coming down. If anything happens outside of the Ghanaian market and the dollar pricing improves, you will notice that we will still be struggling with supporting our exchange rate.
Meanwhile, the government has raised an additional $3 billion from a bond issue that it hopes will allow it to further bolster investor confidence and continue the economic growth established under the IMF regime. Nabil Ahmed Rufai, CGTN, Accra, Ghana.